If you ask me one question about Salchow, you're getting blocked. I'm kidding, but no, Salchows are evil, and I do not care if you take off on one foot or if you take off on two. I need to get off skating Twitter. Good morning and welcome to Daily Chats. Today, I thought we'd talk a little bit about the next season. I'm getting a lot of questions about when will we know if people are coming back or not. I feel like so many of you are new fans of skating, and that is so fun for me. Most likely, we'll start to get some retirements or at least very strongly worded interviews about people's plans for next season. Now that Stars on Ice is over, people are working on new programs, because we'll have some smaller competitions coming up where skaters tend to try out their programs. Champs Camp is at the end of summer. That's where all Team USA goes to kind of get monitored, prep for the season, get feedback on their programs. While that is closed to media, you do get leaks of like who's there and who's not. So that's a big one. But probably the biggest one, if people aren't just going to go out and announce their retirement, it would be the Grand Prix assignments. Now, those should be coming out soonish. I have to look exactly when that is. That should tell you that if someone does not have any Grand Prix assignments, obviously they're not doing the fall. In many cases, that means they're either retiring or not doing the whole season. People can come back for nationals, do well, and be on the world team, like Ilya, Alyssa. Probably everyone that you're thinking of would have no problem coming back for that second half. Now, if you have someone who got below fifth at nationals, that's where it gets a little trickier if they're going to fully skip the fall because they don't have a bye to nationals. They don't get to just show up. That's why it was important that Jason Brown was named to the world team, because that's one of the ways you get a bye to nationals. Without that, he technically would have either had to compete in the Grand Prix or he would have had to compete at sectionals. Imagine Jason Brown just trying to qualify, but people that's happened to, Gracie Gold, Polina Edmonds. Now here's the thing, even if they do get a Grand Prix assignment, that doesn't always mean anything either. In the past, people have said they were going to do it, and then they end up withdrawing, and then they end up retiring. To me, that's where you start to overstay your welcome, because someone else could have known that they were going to that Grand Prix and plan their summer, plan their fall accordingly. And instead, you said you were continuing. You didn't continue, and somebody else is now thrown in at the last minute to make up for that. Or no alternate is named at all and that spot is just empty and it could have gone to someone else. Long story short, I think you will see official retirements. I think you will see a lot of we're taking a break this season and then they never come back again. Very, very common in skating. I think more people have quiet retired than actually announced it. That's all I got for today. I accidentally put my blush on my lips. If you're wondering why I have this like 2000s weird nude look going on, it's because this is this and I didn't want to be bothered to, take it off. Gosh, how is it not Friday yet?